Hello Nixa High School and welcome to our first edition of EagleAir TV for 2019.
To start off, Zeke takes a look at the Nixa Girls Invitational Basketball Tournament.
For the first time since 1977, Nixa Women's Basketball held an invitational tournament this year.
I think it's a great idea. It's something that Mr. Clark and I have been trying to put together for a few years, but there's a lot of girls tournaments around. We've noticed that sometimes you have to start small, so we're going to start with 4 teams this year.
The 4 teams were Nixa, Olathe East, Republic, and Springfield Catholic.
We've already had other teams requesting to be in it next year, so I think you're going to see it grow and be as comparable as the boys tournament.
Senior Paige Sportsman enjoyed the hometown support of the tournament.
I think it gives women's basketball a little bit more recognition because a lot of times it's overlooked and people just go to all the boys games.
Coach Perryman expects great things for the girls Nixa Invitational Tournament.
It'll grow to 8 teams and I think it'll be one that's well established. They're branding it along with the boys tournament, and the boys put on a phenomenal tournament. So with the help of administration and the people that put on the boys tournament, I think it'll be something that we continue.
This has been Zeke Berman for EagleAir TV.
Next up, for all our hardworking students, it seems you have a raise coming soon.
Minimum wage has gone up more and more, and we have Kinsey Wiggert to tell us more.
In last November's election, we saw Passon, Missouri's minimum wage increasing. Chris Russell, Executive Director at Nixa Area Chamber of Commerce, goes over how the transition is working out and how it will affect future economy and business.
Well, it just recently passed in the November election, and the idea is to take the minimum wage from $7.85 an hour to $8.60 an hour starting January 1st, 2019, and have an 85-cent increase for a max by 2023 of $12 per hour. Initially, it's not going to have that big of an impact right off the bat because most of the local businesses are already paying above minimum wage rates because the workforce has been in such demand that in order to get people to come in and work for you, then they're already paying $8, $9, $10 an hour.
Nixa student and worker Joshua Gooden gives more insight on how the raise might affect other students with jobs.
I work at Nixa McDonald's. I make $8.25 an hour, and I'm going to get a 25-cent raise in January. I think it's good for all those people that do make minimum wage or above it a little bit because I think they'll have more money to spend, but it'll slowly decrease because everything's going to probably go up because more companies are going to have to pay more people and then they're going to have to raise up their product price.
Now, by the time this thing begins to increase to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th year, I think we will start to see an increase in the cost of goods and services because the employers are going to have to raise their costs, or their tickets, their average ticket, in order to subsidize and make up for the minimum wage increase.
For more information on the raise, contact your local employer or the Nixa Area Chamber of Commerce. This is Kinsey Wiggert signing off for EagleAir TV.
Thanks, Kinsey.
Now, Jackson Bell takes a look at our Nixa bowling team season.
The Nixa bowling team has started practicing this semester. Bowling coach David Evans talks about the start of their season.
This year we started with a tournament fundraiser just to kind of prepare ourselves to make sure we had the money that we needed to buy equipment, competition shirts, and things like that we need for the season.
Corey Garrett has been bowling varsity since his sophomore year.
I would say some of my biggest goals are just trying to average above a 200. The past 2 years I've fell short, not making the top 5 in men's. But I would say some of our biggest competitors would be Glendale. They also have a really good bowling team, but I'm excited to compete against them, honestly. It's going to be a good year this year.
This is Jackson Bell signing off with EagleAir TV.
Hello NHS, I'm Kinsey Wiggert.
And I'm Adelie Schmidt. Here are your announcements.
Nixa Theater Department will be presenting their play Rumors January 31st through February the 2nd. Tickets can be purchased at nixatheater.net.
The Missouri Boys State applications are now available. If you are interested, please fill out an application and return it to the Counseling Center by February 1st.
Representatives from the following colleges will be here during Start to Talk to Students: Truman, UMKC, and Mizzou. More information can be found in the counselor's office.
The Comic Book Club meets every Wednesday in Ms. Harris's room, number 255, from 2:35 to 3:15. If you are interested, either go to Ms. Harris's room or attend a meeting for more information.
There will be an informational meeting for students and parents about AP classes, OTC, and GoCaps for the 2019 to 2020 school year.
To finish, grades go out at the end of this month. There will be a pep assembly February 8th during 7th and 8th hour.
Have a great rest of your day, NHS.
Thanks, Jackson. Now Peyton Chason will take us to a closer look of something that will affect more of the upperclassmen.
During the winter season, gas prices have plummeted. Lots of people are very happy about this change. Missouri has one of the lowest gas prices in the United States.
Driver's ed teacher Jim Middleton says there's an explanation on these low gas prices.
Well, it's always a common topic. I mean, I see prices of gas have dropped, or they've gone up again, or hey, you better hurry up and get gas now, because I see in Springfield it's gone up, and then within a day in Nixa it'll go up, and that sort of thing. The good thing lately is obviously it's gone the direction we as a consumer want it to go. Between OPEC over in the Middle East and where we are with demand, it's set up better for the consumer right now.
A chemical employee says they are seeing more travelers now that the prices are lower.
Prices of the barrel of oil has went down, and I noticed in Oklahoma, and I think maybe other states, it's kind of a little oil boom again. It's not major, but when it's lower, you do see a lot more people that come and fill up. I've seen people get tanks in the back of their truck or something.
But when gas prices do rise, the community will be affected by a few factors.
Does anybody really want to raise prices? Not very often. Is there times that it needs to occur? Yeah. For us as a consumer, you love it because it's less of a burden on your pocketbook.
Gas prices affect our everyday lives in several ways, just to get to point A to point B more efficiently.
This is Peyton Chason with EagleAir TV, signing out.
Thanks, Peyton. You know what, Smith?
What's that?
I've been getting kind of bored this winter season.
Well, you're in luck because Lauren Tiffin has some ideas of some fun winter activities.
All right, let's take a look.
Even as weather in Nixa is cooling down, local community centers are just heating up. The OC is just down the road, and Samantha Payne tells us they offer a variety of indoor activities.
The OC has a lot of programs. We have weightlifting, swim lessons, birthday parties. We have youth certifications for weightlifting, pool, swimming, swim lessons, a lot of different programs. We have a nature trail that's out behind the facility that people can use too.
If heading down the road into tiger territory doesn't sound like a plan, there are a few more options here closer to home. Matt Krause tells us the fun activities you can do when you stop by.
Hang out and have some fun. If you're not into playing basketball, we have ping pong and pool table in our cafe area, so we can certainly kind of get you active that way, and just a great place to hang out and have some fun.
Many people would rather read a book and relax with the cooler weather, and over at the OC, Payne tells us how they not only try to connect with people on a physical level, but on a mental level as well.
Just to bond with people or meet your friends here. We also have the library here, which is kind of cool. You can pick up books. So we try and relate to people on multiple levels, not just physical, but your mental health and that sort of thing too.
Both Payne and Krause agree that getting out and getting active is important in these winter months, and Krause goes into more detail on why it is so vital.
It's just a great time to exercise. Get out, move the body, get that body moving. It's a lot better than getting all sluggish like we do this time of the year.
Whether you choose to go to the X Center or the OC, both community centers offer a wide variety of choices for you to stay active and keep having fun during these colder winter months. For EagleAir TV, this is Lauren Tiffin.
Finally, we have a Tournament of Champions recap that was held just this weekend.
That's all for today, so thanks for watching EagleAir TV.
I'm Smith Wheeler.
And I'm TJ Sorgenfry. See you next time.